Hello, what I'm going to talk to you about, guys, is my new setup, right? Before I had the Beastmaker here, now I've got these 4 bolts on either side. And it is incredible. It really is the best training aid for climbing I've ever come across, personally. What you need is then, you need your rope, 4 quick draws. So don't bother with the harness. You can put on a harness if you like. I'm just going to do a bow line and just tie on with that. Right, so I'm tied on around my waist. The quick draws, I haven't got a harness, so I literally just clip those 2 on each side just into my pocket on my jeans. That's it. Now what this is going to do is going to replicate sport climb, and you can change it so much to how you want it. Personally, the way I do it is I'll do 2 full pull-ups from straight arm right up to lock off. So I'll do 2 of those, then I clip in, put in the rope, and do 2 pull-ups again, clip in, rope, 2 pull-ups, clip in, rope, 2 pull-ups, clip in, rope. And then, once they're all clipped in, I then reverse that and come down and unclip them. Now, I'm only doing at the moment 1 pull-up on the way down, so that's 4 up and on the way down. And if you count that out, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pull-ups on the way up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the way down, or something like that. So you're getting a good amount of pull-ups in, and you can adapt that. Once you get good at that, you can do 3 on the way up or 4 on the way up, and you can do the same coming down. Alternatively, instead of just doing straight pull-ups, you can do 1 pull-up, and then for the second one, bring your knees up, whatever you want to do. You can hang on it and shake out as well. What I do is I'll keep 1 toe on the floor, literally 1 toe, the tip of my toe. I'll try and keep that in one spot, as if I'm standing on a tiny little hold. So, but keep my arms at full stretch, and I'm kind of leaning back slightly, so the majority of my weight is actually on my arms. And then you can swap over, just hang off that, shake out. And it really does feel like a real climb. So I'll just demonstrate. So, just open up that door. Give you a bit more space. So, from full arm stretch, and nice slow ones. You don't want to rush it. You want to go through the full range of movement. So, 1, hang. My feet aren't touching the ground. 2, down. Now I've got 1 toe on the ground. Put in a quick draw, clip in the rope, back onto there, and 1, and 2, 1 toe on the ground, hanging off there, clip in again, clip in, and keep going. So I'll just put all those in for now. You can turn around the gate, so you can put 1 lot spine facing in, 2nd lot spine facing out, so you can practice your putting in of your rope. So that's what it'll look like. It looks a bit tangled, but actually I like it like that, because if you've ever been in a situation where you're trying to put in a quick draw, or you're trying to take out, maybe you've back clipped the rope and you want to take it out, and you're just hanging on, you're thinking, come on, come on, come on, get out, and you're just about to come off, and then you fumble, and by the time you've done all that, you're pumped. With the rope all tangled up like that, you have to really just hang on there, and you have to concentrate on what you're actually doing. So which one I'm clipping, this one, oh yes, that one, there. So you hang on there, back on there. Put it back on your rack, and then 1 pull up, Move on to the next one. Put that back on your rack, and then keep going. Until they're all out on the rack. Finish up with one more pull up, and that's it. That's one circuit. At the moment, I'm just working on 3 of those circuits. I'll tell you, when I first start, after the first one, it doesn't sound much, but after the first one, I have those little circles in my forearms, you know, when I start to pump out. And then I'll rest and do another one, rest, do another one. And what I'm going to do is, each time I do a circuit, I'm going to time that. So I roughly say to do one circuit takes me 4 minutes. What I should do is I shall rest for 4 minutes and then plus another 2 or 3 minutes and then carry on. And the reason for that is, if you are doing a multi-pitch climb, my rest period is the time it takes for the other climber to get himself ready, do the climb, make himself safe, and it's my turn to go. My turn to go again. So I've worked that out on basically the length of the time it takes me to do the climb, plus add on an extra couple of minutes for them tying into the belay, and etc. So then you go again. So you do 3 circuits with that amount of break in between. So it replicates basically doing a multi-pitch climb, multi-pitch sport climb anyway. And there you have it, it's fantastic. So instead of doing a pull-up, I could do 1 pull-up and then I could lift my knees up like that. That way you're doing your abs as well. It's absolutely fantastic. I can't say how great it is. Anyway, if you've got a hangboard at home, I really suggest doing that and doing this setup. It's fantastic. If you haven't got one, then get one. It doesn't have to be a Beastmaker. It can just be, it can be a pull-up bar if that's all you've got. But with the Beastmaker, you've got so many different variations you can do. Once you know you're happy and you can do lots of pull-ups on the juggies there, you can go into the fingers and you can go down to 2 fingers. You can even go down to little shallow ones. You can do monos if you want, once you get that good, if you ever get that good. But it's fantastic. I really do recommend you get it, especially you, Joe. Actually, you climb every day anyway, but this for me, I'm going to try and do this every day. I'm doing it sort of every other day at the moment. But if I can do this every day, then it's equivalent to me climbing every day. If I do 3 on there, that's equivalent of doing 3 climbs. And I reckon the way that I'm doing it at the moment, with 2 pull-ups and then 1 pull-up on the way down, to me, it feels like probably a 6, between a 6A, I'll say 6A plus maybe, depending on how good you're feeling. But you can adapt it. If you do that and you think, oh, that's not a 6A plus, add in another pull-up, then it'll make it a 6A plus, might even make it a 6B, but you can just change it to match your own body and your needs. It's fantastic. Give it a go.